right around the corner, and that means that thousands of crows are coming back to the city of Portland. They do this every year because they come back to roost.
Man, do they make a mess. For the third year in a row, the city is bringing back its urban falconry program using trained hawks to encourage those crows to buzz off and find other places to hang out.
Well, let's go to our Emily Burris. She was there as the Hawk Patrol brought out their birds of prey. She's taking a deeper dive now into this. So how effective is this program, Emily?
Well, they are telling me, Jennifer, that since the hawks have come to town, we are seeing significantly less mess left behind. Researchers still don't know exactly why crows like to come to the city in the winter. They think, though, that they enjoy the light, the heat, the protection from predators. But with thousands of birds roosting here, you are left with thousands of bird droppings. And that is why the crow abatement program is back for another year.
A murder of crows and a flock of onlookers. Hundreds of people gathered near the downtown Transit Mall to learn more about a program that's gotten the city a lot of attention.
The guy on my glove here is named Clive.
The Downtown Portland Clean and Safe District brings in integrated avian solutions, the Crow Patrol, a few nights a week from now until spring, scaring crows within a 72-block highly trafficked area.
We're not killing them, we're not abusing them, we're just hazing them gently enough to push them into other areas.
Crow abatement, using a type of urban falconry to tackle the city's poop problem.
Ideally, people simply coexist wherever possible, but the truth is these large roosts do produce a tremendous amount of poop.
Previous solutions included the Poop Master 6000, not exactly effective for all city surfaces. Portland's also had to deal with cases of the birds being poisoned.
But where there are real conflicts, we want them to find safe, humane, ecologically responsible solutions.
Audubon Portland says that's where the falconry has been a real win, but not everyone sees it that way.
We're prioritizing human convenience over the survival of a really critical species to its habitat.
Gary Granger, an urban naturalist, worries we don't really know if hazing crows is harmful long term. He wishes the city would wait until he and others do more research.
Try and understand why they're picking the places they're picking, if we can, without the hazing taking place immediately, and to see if we can come up with a strategy that would actually not disadvantage the crows, would lessen the conflicts that some people have with the poop. You know, wildlife is not tidy and neat and clean, right? It's messy, and the messiness is part of the beauty.
But again, the city says this is just an effort to try and keep the crows away from some of the areas that most of the people are walking through in downtown. They don't leave the area. We still have crows in Portland, and they're here year round. They're just trying to make them a little less dense in the winter. And Jennifer asked earlier tonight, again, the hawks, they don't hurt the crows. They're not even interested in these crows. They're actually responding to the whistles and the cues from their trainers. But so far, it seems to be pretty effective. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, we know.